My name is Rebecca Murga. I am a filmmaker and a soldier, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I was a senior in college when 9/11 happened, and even though my dream to become a filmmaker would be put on hold, I decided to join the military. I spent 3 years overseas, between Iraq, Kuwait, and Afghanistan, telling soldier stories as a photographer and public affairs officer. Deployment was hard, but the truth is, being a Chicago Cubs fan is even harder. While in the military, I met soldiers from all over the world who came from Mexico, Jamaica, the Philippines. I was surprised to learn that 30,000 non-citizens were serving in the U.S. military during the peak of the Iraq War. They wore the same uniform that I did. Many of them were injured, and over 120 gave their lives for a country that was not even theirs. One of the first killed in Iraq was a Guatemalan immigrant who crossed the border as a child and later joined the Marines. This reminded me of my father, who came from Guatemala to America in search of a better life. That's when I realized that being an American isn't just about where you are born, but it's about the desire for freedom and being willing to sacrifice for that freedom. So many have risked their lives to become Americans, and lost under that radar are the thousands of women and children that do. Their stories, along with my father's, inspired me to create American Girl. American Girl is a short film about a young, spunky Guatemalan orphan who makes a dangerous journey to America. She faces starvation, cartel members, and human trafficking. She sees the worst in humanity as well as the best. But her journey doesn't just end at the border. Years later, she uses those same survival skills to face the Taliban in Afghanistan as an officer in the U.S. Army. Making this film won't be easy, but I'm prepared. I wrote and directed a short for ABC last year, a documentary called War Inc. this year, and worked with Mundo Fox over the past few years on news and documentaries. This year, I, along with 10 other wonderful women, have been accepted into AFI's Directing Workshop for Women. Only 6% of screen directors in Hollywood are women. We want to change that, but we need your help. Making a film isn't cheap. Locations, costumes, cast, crew. There are 2 ways you can help. Number 1, join us on this journey. We'll send updates on what we're doing and what we learn. Number 2, share this with your friends or family. Get the word out and help us make American Girl a reality.